Protests throughout Metro Detroit tonight with crowds of hundreds marching in multiple communities with every demonstration remaining peaceful. Tonight marked the 7th straight night of protests in the city of Detroit.
The group wrote up a list of demands before calling it a night and heading home about 50 minutes past the city's curfew. Jason Colthorpe live downtown tonight. So Jason, this was the second night that police allowed protesters to stay out after the 8 p.m. curfew.
Exactly, and there was no real official word from police, but I did talk to a captain on scene who told me basically the game plan was the same as it was last night. As long as they remained peaceful, police were going to let them do their thing. And you may notice their message was part of why you see a lot of city buildings around town tonight lit up in purple, like the Rensen over this shoulder and Comerica Park and the Tigers emblem in purple. That's to honor the memory of George Floyd and also denounce police brutality. And the people that were in the streets today shared that message. The protests in Detroit looked a little different on the 7th day. A bigger crowd and some celebrity guests.
Guys were talking about what we could do to help, to have a voice, to be a part of the community. But since we are a part of the community, we play here, our team is here.
Pistons coach Dwayne Casey and some of the players didn't just show up. They marched. Protesters marched with a growing confidence that their message is being heard.
We're out here doing it the right way, and we're going to continue to do it the right way until justice is brought about all of the people who we are speaking about. I FaceTime my dad. My dad is born and raised in Detroit. He was very active during the '67 riots. I FaceTimed him today.
What did he say?
He was proud of me.
What did he say?
He said he wished that he could be out here, and he said don't stop fighting. And
after a tour of downtown and midtown, they turned the corner back to DPD headquarters to find no extra police in heavy gear. And for a second night, protesters celebrated, but this time also recited a list of 23 demands they also hope will be heard.
Return the residency requirement. All it takes is for one person or a few people to come out and say we're going to fight injustice, and that just compels more people to come out and stand by their sides. And so that's how we grow. People see this every single day and they feel compelled to come out on the front lines.
And when it was all over, people went home peacefully. If you're wondering about tomorrow, there is another protest and march planned to begin the same time, the same place, although the difference here is the co-organizers that you saw from tonight and the last few nights won't be there, so there will be other people leading that. Also, we're hearing some members of the Detroit Lions will take part tomorrow, and we will be there, of course. We're live downtown. Jason Colthorpe, Local 4.
So, Jason, I'm wondering what the mayor has to say about this curfew that we've now seen, this approach to it. The chief last night calling it discretionary 2 nights in a row.
Yeah, and he talked about that today a little bit, and he talked about the background of it, meaning he knows people don't like it, but he instituted, number one, he didn't want the National Guard to be sent in, and two, after what we saw over the weekend, some clashes with police, protesters aggressively throwing things at them. He also didn't want to see things devolve into what we've seen around the country. So there's the two things there, but he's also leaving it up to Chief Craig on a night-to-night basis, and he too also wants this to remain peaceful, and he too doesn't want arrests. Devin?
Yeah. All right, Jason.